Good evening, students. In the previous lectures, we have discussed regarding the sentence and how the different type of sentences are there. Types of sentences also we have discussed. In that only we have discussed regarding the assertive sentence, regarding the interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and explanatory sentence also. How the changes are come according while making the sentence, because the group of words it is called as a sentence. It is the correct one. But whenever the meaningful words in a proper manner, when it will be framed, then only the sentence will construct. And four type of sentences also we are discussing. Now in this lesson or in this unit, we are going to discuss regarding the nouns and pronouns. How the nouns we are using, how many types of nouns are there, how we are using in a daily routine life also. This also we want to discuss in the noun. First only we want to discuss regarding what is the noun. When we are going to discuss regarding the noun, noun is the word which is showing the action, idea, feeling, strongness, or any particular information regarding the effect. It is called as a noun. It is called as a noun. Action, feeling, idea, information, which are showing, which words are showing the particular action or the feelings or the ideas or the information. These all are called as a noun. These all are called as a noun. But what actually, students, it is some particular type of nouns are there which we are using in our daily routine life. In that only, suppose we will take the example of the common noun. The types of nouns are there, that common noun, connecting noun, constant noun, abstract noun, again the singular noun, plural noun, countable nouns, uncountable nouns. Like this only many examples are there which are showing the particularness of that particular nouns. Because whatever the words as a noun we are using, these all words we are using in as a noun in our routine life. Yes or no, students? Again, one thing is that the many examples are there regarding the noun. Suppose we will take the example of the collective noun and common noun. Types of the nouns. Many types are there. First only, suppose we take the example of the common noun. Here only the city is the common noun. Here city is the common noun. But Kolhapur is the particular name of that city. But we are using this city for the different matters. And because of that only, here only the city is called as a common noun. Okay, students? Again, collective noun. Many beautiful cities are there. In India. Means when we are discussing regarding the common noun, it is showing the particular place or the particular thing or the particular person. But whenever we are using this as a collective noun, that time only it is a group. It is the person or thing or place. Okay? But whenever we are discussing, going to discuss regarding cities giving the information regarding the Kolhapur, because of that only it is called as a common noun. But here only the collective nouns are there. Many beautiful cities are there in India. Means many cities are there, not only any particular, and because of that only it is called as a collective noun. Suppose we take another example of the common noun. Kaveri is a clever girl. Kaveri is the clever girl. Here only clever is the common noun, but it is giving the information regarding the Kaveri, a girl who is very clever, and because of that only it is called as a particular information regarding the Kaveri, one person. Okay, Raigad is a very big fort. Means here only the big fort is there, Raigad. Means regarding the Raigad only the fort is giving the information, and because of that only it is called as a common noun. Suppose we will take another example of the collective noun. The bunch of key. The bunch of key. It is the, means how many keys are there in the bunch, we are not having any idea. And because of that only what we are telling, that bunch of keys. Suppose the bunch of grapes, it is also coming in a bunch. We are not knowing that how much, we can't measure that how many grapes are there in that. And because of that only what we have, bunch of grapes, like this only we are telling. Yes or no? Again, box of pencil or box of chalk, like this only we are telling. Means whatever the collectively things they are coming in a particular manner, these all things are called as a collective noun. These all are called as a collective noun. And whenever we are going to discuss regarding the common noun, these are always telling you regarding particular person, particular thing or particular place. But whenever we are going to discuss regarding the collective noun, it will be always coming in a group or the bunch or the giving the information regarding the place or the group of places, group of things or the group of person. Suppose we will take the example of the collective noun that 7th standard girls are very clever. 7th standard girls are very clever. Means we are not knowing that how many girls are there, how much in that only how much girls are clever, in who are the clever girls in the 7th standard, we are not having any idea. But whole collectively the class girls are very clever. This is the example of the collective noun. Like this only, suppose we will take the example of the another type of noun. Another type of noun. It is the countable and uncountable. Countable and uncountable. Same one. The countable, these are coming in a singular and plural. But uncountable, these are coming in a singular manner. These are called as singular countable. Countable things which it is easy to count. These all are coming as a countable nouns. But which we can't measure or we can't count, these are called as uncountable nouns. Okay, so we will take the example of the chalk, pen or book. That time only these are coming in a singular noun. But whenever chalks, more than one chalk will be there, it will called as a plural. It will come in a plural manner. Again, more than one pens, these are called as a plural. Again, the more than one book, these are called as a bunch of books or the set of books. These are coming in a plural manner. Okay, students. Again, uncountable. These are always coming in a singular manner. These are always coming in a singular manner. For example, suppose we will take that oil, dust, dirt, ice, jam, soup, milk, tea, coffee. These all are called as a uncountable noun. These are called as countable nouns, and these are called as uncountable nouns.